Hi everyone, my name is JMLisondra, and by using limited colors in my palette, I am going to teach you on how to paint this wonderful painting. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Okay, before that, I'm going to introduce to you first the materials that I'm going to use. So I still be using limited colors in my palette, and I have here the titanium white, the phthalo blue, the brilliant red, the medium yellow, and the raw umber. So I'm using limited colors because I want you to learn to mix and get the desired colors you want. Okay, and this is my canvas. It's just 8 by 10 inches. It's the Rico's Prime white acrylic and also gesso. I made it myself. And water to thin the paint. And water spray if ever we're gonna need to wet our canvas. And this is here for us to blend the colors. And I'll be using one brush only. So sorry guys. I'll be using this number 8 Nylon flat brush, short handle. I think I will use two. So I have also here number 7 Nylon flat brush, short handle. So I'll be using two brushes. And gesso, I will be using the Grumbacher gesso, but you can use any branch. Then I have here the palette knife, so that we can have very good texture using this one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start now, and so I'm going to sketch first. I'm gonna do the sketching first using the flat brush number 8 here, and with the raw umber with a little water. So I think I'm gonna add a very sharp rock here, another rock here, a round rock, and also here a flat type rock. There, so I have three types of rock. Okay, now we can apply the gesso. So I'll be using the palette knife and the gesso. You can get gesso out from the can and you can apply it directly to the wait, there's something wrong with the okay, so you can apply the gesso directly to the canvas. So here on this one rock we're gonna put some textures there. I think I'm gonna do this one first. So here I think I'm gonna add a little textures here. Should be very thick. There. And also here I'm gonna put some more textures. And on this rock here I'm going to add a very thick texture. This will be a little flat rock. one more texture on this particular rock. This one is pretty thick on the top part. Okay. Wait a little here on the bottom. I'm gonna put some on the bottom. There. And also this one. I'm gonna put more texture on this one. There. This will create more texture on the rock. Okay, just have to tap this one here to create this kind of texture. This will be a round rock. There. I need to add more texture on this one. You can put some cracks or whatever. It will make it realistic. And also this one here. Okay, so that's it. So we have now the texture for the rocks. So we're gonna let it dry for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour. So that will be the preferred time for letting it dry, so that we can add the colors, of course. Okay, so just let it dry first, and we're gonna go back adding more details. Okay, everyone. So I think the paint is already dry now, and I let it dry for around 30 minutes. Some are still soft, but we can cover it with some paints now. Okay, so we can still touch the paints. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start. So I am going to make this rock here a light color, and this one will be a little greenish with some moss, whatever, and this one will be another color, it's around grayish tone. So here I'm gonna use this raw umber directly. Even you can add water in it to make it fluid or wet. So here, Okay, I think I'm going to cover it first with this raw umber color, and make sure that there are no white background visible. There. Okay, and so this one, we need to cover the holes with the dark colors. So I'm using a fluid paints with water. There. Also here. Okay, and this one I'm going to add a little white. My white is dry. Okay, so that it will become not so dark. And also some parts will be also dark. There. Okay. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to do first the other one, the first one. And I'll be using a darker raw umber. With some white. I'm gonna put some grayish tone here. I'm going to put the light coming from the left side, so all the highlights should be on the left. Then I'm gonna use a darker raw umber. And also here, I'm going to put a little dark. Okay, I'm gonna use some blue to mix some greens, blue and yellow, to make some greenish stone and a little red. My paints are dry. This one, I'm gonna put a little reddish stone here. And of course some dark with blue and raw umber. here. There. Okay, that looks like realistic now, even if it's not yet done. And I'm gonna use the raw umber again. This part on the bottom, on the base, I'm gonna make this darker. Okay, here I'm gonna spread a little the paints. There. Okay. Even that, for me, it looks realistic. So we need more retouch. Now I'll be using the palette knife here with some white. A little raw umber and yellow here. And of course red. Another yellow. It should be look like a fluorescent color. More yellow. There, I like this. You can just spread it here on the top. So do not press it too much, just a little soft so that the paint will just be on top of the textures, not on the light part, not on the bottom part. There. Okay. That's it. Well, that's realistic already. So I'm gonna use more. Sorry. Okay. That's it. So for me that looks realistic. And I love that. I love the result. I'm also using this raw umber with a little blue. And white. So it will be a little bluish gray, and I'm gonna put it here. It will be a little bluish gray in color. Just tap it, tap it, tap it. Okay. There. That is looks pretty nice and looks realistic. I know I'll be using more white with some red here, and again with yellow, with a little greenish in color here. I'm gonna mix it with the green, and yes, again the same technique here. I'm gonna spread it on top. There. Looks pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna spread a little. And also some lighter color with more lighter or lighter. Okay, I'm gonna use this raw umber here. I'm gonna spread a little on this part. There. And also the other one on the top. It will be a little grayish with some raw umber. That's dark. I'm gonna add some white. Again, the same technique. The same technique with the other two. Just have to put it on the top of the texture, so that you can have you can see the texture on your it will reveal the texture. Okay. And this one on the other side, I'm gonna make it a little bluish. I'm gonna use the blue. It should be a little bluish gray, and I'm gonna put it here. There. Gonna use a lighter color. That's it. Okay. Now the last part, I'm gonna put some shadings or shadows. I'll be using a smaller brush, which is the number 7 flat brush. I'm gonna use this raw umber with some white to make it a little lighter. You can add a little blue to make it bluish gray. You can put a little shade here so that it will become realistic. Sorry. I'm going to erase a little there. Okay. Going to retouch using I'll just erase some parts, everyone. There, and with a touch more. Okay, that's it. So I think I am done, everyone. So hopefully, I hope you enjoy this tutorial. It's just very easy, and you can achieve a very realistic effect using just gesso. So I recommend using this one. It's very easy to apply, and you can actually, there's a guarantee that you can create a realistic object or realistic rock out of this. So with the touch. So everyone, my advice: keep on practicing, keep on painting. The more you do it, the more you know how to mix the grass, the more you know how to mix the colors. That's why I'm using limited colors and palette, because I want you to learn to mix and get the desired colors you want. Okay everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit like, add some comments, subscribe for more videos in the future. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day, and God bless you all. All the glory and honor and praise always belongs to the Lord.